Well, hey everyone, it's Nancy, the nurse practitioner. Welcome to my channel, Caregiver Success. For those of you who have never been on my channel before, welcome. And for those who have been following me along the last few years on my baby boomer blog, I guess I'm becoming. I was a clinician that took care of many people in the homes and watched them age and family dynamics, and I realized that there was a time to find out for everyone to learn how to prevent medical crisis. And there was a time for me to write a book for you guys. I did have a book called Caregiver Success, and I rebranded it. It's going to be better than the first book and also cheaper. I'll tell you all about it. But some chapters had to be added to this book as I morphed into a different clinician, working in the world as a baby boomer, aging with you and trying to find solutions. I am living day by day in the same journey you are. I have family members that are in trouble financially, that want help, that need medical care, that need healthcare proxies, that need all sorts of stuff that they just don't know anything about, and they're all in their 70s. So I'm seeing my book come alive by just the things that I'm running into in my own life, let alone the thousands and thousands of baby boomers out there in America that are really in the same situation I'm in. So here is one of the chapters, just to give you a little nibble of what you'll find in my book, and I hope you enjoy it. But I felt it was very important to put one in about compassion. You know, compassion, what does it really mean? Not everybody has it, and you can't always make yourself have it either. And one thing I did say in my book is that you need to have grace for yourself. If you are not a caregiver, if you feel that I cannot take care of my mom, if the relationship is just not there for that, don't do it to yourself. Don't make yourself sick over it. Find other solutions, and I'm giving you grace to let that go. But let's go over compassion. I just want to give you a little bit of information on that. And as the book is getting rebranded and coming out in the next month or so, it's called Caregiver Success Tips and Tools. I will be reading to you some of the chapters. So here we go. So what does compassion mean? What does the word compassion actually mean to you? Do you think you are a compassionate person? Being a caregiver is a tremendous undertaking. Be honest with yourself. If you do not feel you can take care of the person, make other arrangements. Some people are just not meant to be caregivers. Give yourself grace and do not feel guilty about it. But if you are all ready to perform this role, you are now a caregiver. Congratulations. You could be the daughter of an older parent or an older spouse. You could be caring for a disabled child. You could be working as an aide or a nursing student or a medical student or anybody in healthcare for that matter. We are all caregivers at one time or another and throughout our lives, even to our pets, our friends, our neighbors, even to strangers sometimes. So according to Strauss et al. 2016, the 5 elements of compassion are recognizing suffering. Number 2, understanding of the existence of suffering in the human experience. Number 3, having feeling for the person who is suffering and feeling emotionally connected. That's a big one. 4, tolerating any feelings you may be feeling, even if uncomfortable. 5, motivation to act or acting to alleviate suffering. That one is key because that shows that compassion is happening, that you are showing signs of compassion by acting to solve problems that lead to suffering. So let's talk about empathy and compassion. They're not the same. Empathy is where you actually feel the other person's emotional pain. Compassion, on the other hand, is when you take action to help the other person. The latter is what a caregiver does every minute of every day, caring for someone. Compassion at the core of it is about putting aside any judgment and refusing to turn away from a situation that is challenging. It requires you to suffer along with the person you are caring for. The feeling actually arises in you when you are comforted with another person's suffering. It is important to know that compassion promotes meaningful connections, aids in problem solving, and improves one's health and well-being. It has been found that a compassionate workplace culture reduces burnout and actually increases productivity by 12% or more. So here are some ways you can show compassion to others. Speak with kindness. Apologize when you have made a mistake. Listen carefully and without judgment. Be encouraging. Be helpful. Be happy for someone else's success. Be non-judgmental. In the book called Holy Moments by Matthew Kelly, he speaks repeatedly about random acts of kindness. We have all experienced it. A stranger in front of you at the coffee line buys you coffee, or a present arrives at your door from a neighbor for no reason. Are you one of those people that performs holy moments? You can be that person. The bottom line is to follow the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And as you read through this book, full of stories, procedures, and medical conditions, learn to incorporate compassion in everything, and you will gain a feeling of purpose and well-being. Just imagine how the world would be if we all practiced holy moments. So just so you know, that's 2 pages out of my book, Caregiver Success. It's going to be in an audiobook eventually, so I hope you like that I'm reading it to you. So you could be driving in your car, and I could be reading to you while you're on a train or a plane or a bus going to work. And let me know in comments if you like me reading the book to you, because I would like to do that since I wrote it. But in addition, the book is going to come out in a paperback, a hardcover. It's going to be also available in an ebook, which I really like, because then you get to look at the 370 something pages with pictures and information that you can actually sift through to figure out how to prevent medical crisis. So I hope you could join me on my channel, Caregiver Success. I'm really looking forward to growing with you as we baby boomers and all of us caregivers out there of all ages, move on this journey together and try to solve problems in a peaceful, compassionate way. God bless. See you at the next video, and I'll be reading some more of my book to you before it comes out. Take care, and please subscribe to my channel, Caregiver Success. From Nancy, the NP. Bye-bye.